Someone in the comments posted a really good question. They asked how I go about buying trucks since they noticed I don't have any new ones. So I want to talk about how I buy used vehicles. So this is my Nissan Titan truck, and I actually got it from one of my employees. He sold it to me for $2,700. At the time, I didn't really want it, but he said, why don't you test drive it until you figure out if you want it or not? And so I did that, and glad I did. We ended up buying that for $2,700. This Chevy Silverado is one of my only trucks that I'm financing. I actually needed a truck for snow clearing for one of the employees to go to do residentials. So I called my truck dealer, and he said he's got one for me. And so I actually financed this one. All the other ones, except for my black truck, are paid in cash, but this one I needed on the fly, and so it was $11,000, and I make like a $200 a month payment on it. This is a two-door Chevy Silverado I got from like a Craigslist type website, and he wanted $3,500 for it. I test drove it. Killer truck, low miles as well, but I had $2,500 in my pocket, and I said, hey man, $2,500 in hand, and I was there. He took it, gave me the title, $2,500. Awesome truck, two-door. Here are my sprinkler vehicles. Here's a S10 that came with the toolbox. I think I paid $3,500. If it wasn't 35, it was $3,700. Again, online, found it. Awesome. I ended up doing about $500 in repairs. It's all I needed for that. Super happy. I did get this van, Chevy, forgot what it's called. Express, from a dealership, but I ended up paying cash for it. I also made a little bit of a trade with this van. The dealership owner was a customer of mine for snow clearing, and he actually called me and said that he had this van available, and if I wanted it. I talked to him a little bit about it. I gave him a little bit of credit for services, paid him the rest in cash. I think this would have been $6,000, but I ended up paying like $3,500 or $3,000 for this, plus the credit in addition, and we used that up during the season, so killer deal. Now this truck was a little expensive. It's my F-250 for fertilizing. I ended up paying $17,000 for it, but I wanted something that looked nice, something that can hold heavy water tanks, so I paid a little more for this, but it's a great truck, and it was $17,000 for a fairly new truck. Okay, on this Chevy, I paid $11,500, so this one did have very low miles. It's got 80,000 miles on it. It's going to be really good for a plow. It's $2,500, so I'm using this for garden beds. It's set up just for that, so it's going to be great. This 2000 Chevy I actually got from another friend who called me up. He lived in Arizona at the time, and he said, hey, I've got this truck. I'll sell it to you for $2,000. I'm asking more for it, but since you're my friend, I'll only ask $2,000. So I ended up sending Justin on a plane to Arizona, and he drove it back. Great truck. I've had it now for, I don't know, I feel like it's been 3 years. It's been great for $2,000 plus $150 for the plane ticket and the gas on the way back. And now we're at the pink trucks. Now all these pink trucks are in the process of getting worked on or going to be painted blue. Well, all of them will be painted blue. Now on this one in particular, it's the Ford F-150 that I re-gutted, and I did a video on that. If you want to check that out, go right here. But yeah, so I re-gutted this. So I paid $5,000 for this truck. Killer deal. Now let's move on to these three mow truck beds. So these three together were $20,000, and again, a killer deal, because these fabricated beds alone were worth $2,500 to $3,500. So if you factor that, it's like I'm getting the trucks for half price. So I couldn't be happier. And again, all these trucks I've been getting are mainly referred to by friends. I'm open to people letting me know that they have vehicles for sale. Also, I have a dealership that I have a good relationship with, two of them actually, that will call me, tell me what they have in stock. I'll call them and tell them what I need, and they'll go look for it when they're going to auctions. So it's really important to have those relationships. Now these vans are my estimating vans. On this one, I looked online because I needed something for an estimator to run around with. I also wanted her to have enough space to put plants and tools and things and not be crammed in there. So I got this van for $700. Killer deal, low miles, just works really great and does everything we need. One of my workers had a van that she just kept having trouble with, kept going to the mechanic for. So I said, hey, if you want, I'll give you $700 for that and I'll just take it off your hands. So she sold it to me for $700. I ended up putting in like another $800 to $1,200 in repairs, but these two vehicles have been awesome for estimates, and I only paid $1,400 plus repairs for both of them. Killer deal. Now this is my baby. This is one of those vehicles where I called my dealer and I said, hey, I need something that can push a plow, because I ended up buying this plow for an older truck, and when I put it in for installation, they said that truck couldn't handle it. So I already had a reservation. I already bought the plow. I didn't have a truck, so I called the dealer. He told me to come look at it, and I went, and this is the cheapest truck they had. It was $20,000. I just said, let's do it. I didn't even test drive it before I bought it. But when I did buy it, after about 3 days, I was so happy. This truck is freaking awesome. It's got a bunch of bells and whistles. Totally picks this plow up like it's nothing. Couldn't be happier. I love this truck. Now at some point I do want to paint it blue and toss it in with the rest of the Cruise vehicles, but I still haven't made that decision. I know I keep talking about that in all the videos, but I still haven't done it. I'm kind of wimpy and scared to do it, but because I do use this for my personal use at home, driving around, kids, places, my wife and things. So I just think the blue would stand out too much. But anyway, $20,000 for this. At this point, I've had it for 3 years. I think I owe like $10,000 on it now. The monthly payment was like $300. So overall, pretty good deal. Okay, we're gonna go on a field trip because I've got 3 trucks that have plows on them, and they're at the employees' houses right now. So let's go. Here I have a 2011 Chevy extended cab. I bought this off a friend of mine with the plow. Altogether, I paid $13,000 for this. Killer deal if you factor in it comes with a plow. This truck I got for $5,500. It was a package deal with another truck for another $5,500. But I mean, I called my dealer, my car dealer, and he said that was a perfect price. I gave him the VIN numbers. He said, excellent deal. And these trucks are awesome. Here's the other truck that came with the package deal. So again, $11,000, and I got this truck and the one with the flatbed on it. Great killer deal. They didn't come with the plows, but amazing trucks. Okay, those are my 17.
Late night editor update. Freddie actually has 18 vehicles, as can be seen by the vehicle counter that I've had on screen the entire video.
Vehicles. I want to thank the one that made that comment. Follow me on Instagram and give me your address and the size shirt you want, and I'll mail it to you, buddy. Thank you. So that's it for today. Catch you on the next one. Hey guys, I'm Freddie with Long Thumbs, and I want to show you some killer deals on these trucks I get. I don't buy anything new. I buy everything used, quality used, discount. I don't buy anything that's so cheap that looks like it's about to kick the dirt. So stick around.